Wasn't for this, I would take a plane to Campfire. Sibali manjagale no show. Campfire, siwuliriza siringeno. Campfire, ebitusimba nebitugatta. Alexander, mama sunda tugende. We talk about relationships, stability, and the cause of diversity. Versatile ways, optimism is got me thinking I should sit and listen. Campfire talk show. Oh, yeah.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're watching us from. My name is Alex, your host with the mostest. I am doing Diaspora on the Rise, which is a new talk segment highlighting all the people who have come into this country, wherever they've come from, whether be it Uganda, Sudan, Ethiopia, wherever they have come from across the continent, they have come to this land of success and have made a big achievement out of it. So Diaspora on the Rise is going to be this segment of the show where you guys are going to see all these guys who have risen above the odds and done something epically awesome to give back to the community, as well as, to just inspire others and just do something amazing in the world. And I am so happy right now. As you guys can see, this wave of orange that I have in the background, these are the Africano kids. They're based in Boston, and right now we're in Waltham, and I wanted them to say hi to you. They have something amazing to tell you guys, and they are doing a fundraiser to raise for the community activities that they do. So it's going to be an amazing show. I'm so glad you guys were able to share the page, share the flyers. Tell your friends to come and watch the show with me, and I'm hoping this is a segment that we can all learn from. We can all learn to do one good deed to help someone else, and I'm hoping that this is something that's going to help a ton of people out there. So before we get into it, I want you guys to just help me and say hi to the Africano kids. So Africano kids, say hi to everyone watching you. Hi. So, okay, before we get started, the Africano kids prepared just a little something for you guys. And I'm going to give them a few minutes to, show you what they have, show you what they've been working on. And I hope you guys like it. All right, Africano kids?
We are warmed up. New dance, new moves. Chale. Choco body, 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 choco body.
All right. If you guys can have a seat over here. That was amazing. Thank you, guys. I think I gave you the mic over there. It's behind you. That was the Africano kids, and right on my right side, I have Julie, who is the head of the Africano kids. I wanted to just take a moment to just introduce herself, introduce what Africano is all about, and just tell us a little bit more about what these guys do here and what you do for the community, and then we can jump right in.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, I think press the button over there. Yes.
Hello, everybody. My name is Juliet Najumba, and I come from Uganda. And what I do at Africano, I think most of it will be taught to you by the kids. But anyway, the idea is, first of all, to make them proud of where they come from. Mm-hmm. And then also to make them be able to assimilate slowly in the place where they live. That is the most important project that we are doing. Mm. And they do things like they learn how to speak Luganda, as they're going to show you. They learn how to do the traditional Maganda dance. They go perform places, like today we have a lot of performances later when we are done here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I think they're cool kids, and they're gonna tell you, each one maybe will tell you their name and their age, because I feel that's great to know. And most of them will speak that in Luganda, and then we'll talk more.
All right. I
Those
think
who
we're going to
know it.
start with this little guy over here. So say hi, and then we can keep passing the mic to everyone else, all right?
Amanya gange nze Tendo Bengi.
Nice to meet you, Ted.
Miaka mwenda.
Oh.
My name?
Amani Mange, Aziana, Gawi,
Nemiaka
Nyemaka,
Tano.
Tano.
Oh, that's precious.
Mima? This is Mima.
Mima is on today. She's in her own.
Mima is 5. Okay.
And then I'm going to pass this over to these guys behind here.
Amanya gange nze Judith Busolwa nine miaka 10.
Oh, nice to meet you guys.
Amanya gange Ivy Branscombe nine miaka 15.
Amanya gange nze Catherine Jumba nine miaka 14.
Kuminena. Guys, be a little louder so that I can also hear you.
Amanya gange nze Lisa nako nine miaka 12.
Amanya gange nze Teresa Jumba nine miaka 15.
Amanya gange nze Teresa Monica Namulondo nine emyaka 17.
You are not sure there for a second? Oh, happy birthday.
Amanya gange nze Mirembe Bengi nine miaka 11. Amanya gange nze Andrea Serenja Jinyanchinga nine miaka 12. Amanya gange nze Mega Justina Chakabakawale erina maka 10.
Amanya gange nze Jovia Nakalembe nine miaka 15.
Amanya gange nze Joyce Nabegere Kayirika nine emyaka 15, right?
Very nice, guys. You must have practiced for a really long time, yes? It's hard to learn Luganda when you're here because everyone is speaking in English. So it's hard to hear even your parents say, speak it and just pick up on it, which is hard. So you guys are doing such a tremendous job. And I'm very, very happy that there is something like Africano where you get to learn about culture. It's so interesting. I was the lead in MDD. MDD in Uganda is like music, dance, and drama. So I was everything I did, every dance I was in. Maganda, I was 100%. So it's nice to actually know that you guys are doing it as something after school, and it's so much fun, and you make so many friends, and you go so many places. So everyone tuning in, these are the Africano kids based in Waltham right now. It's a small community group that does all these amazing things, and I'm going to have Julie talk about it some more, as you guys have had. Please, if you're online, I see a lot of guys watching. Please share the page. I know you guys know the parents of these guys who are sitting here with me, so share with them so they can see that their daughters and sons are doing an amazing job. They're learning amazing things. Share the page, love on the page, and just get everyone involved. So Julie, how did Africano get started? I'm so curious. So I wanted to first know a little bit of history, and then we can jump into so many other things.
Yes, so Africano started by me going to schools and talking about Africa. Because it's very important to go. Sometimes you're in school and everybody's talking about help Africa, and they only want to come and ask for money for the help for the poor people. But I said, Africa is not only about poor. It has poor, but it also has the normal people and the normal life. So I went to schools talking about Africa in the classroom. And then when I was there, we do dance, we do storytelling, and maybe as you can see this book here, we talk about Africa. And as I got there, I met many children, and the children would be like, yeah, and now when you're done, what do we do? I mean, is it the end, like the visit you do is the end of it?
Yeah.
And then I said, no. So we slowly started making little groups who would be invited to places, and we started with like 5 kids. And right now we are around 40 or 60 kids.
Oh, wow. That's a very good
depending on the day. Yeah. So right now many more are going to join because they're going to perform places. Yeah, but now we are more than just going to schools. So we go to schools and talk about Africa. We go to the universities and teach teachers how to teach Africa in the classroom.
Wow.
Because some people are like, if I don't talk about the gorillas and the wildlife, what else can I talk about Africa? And I'm like, oh, there is a lot.
There's so many things.
There is life in Africa. There is fashion. There is dance. There is storytelling. So I teach that in the universities, like Boston University. And then I go to the community because I feel great that these kids can share with others who are like, there is some parents, I'm not being rude, but I'm saying there's some parents who are like, if you do that again, I'll send you back to Africa.
Oh,
and they
wow.
make Africa like a timeout.
Such a bad, yes.
Africa is not a timeout. It is just another beautiful place with other beautiful things like not lights all the time, but it's okay. Then you get a flashlight, things like that. Or if you don't have Walmart, you go climb the tree and they get the mango. If you're lucky to find the mango,
Okay.
something like that. Yeah, so I'm trying to say that Africa is another lovely place of its own kind.
Yes.
Yeah, but not just think everything is poor. So promoting the beauty of Africa is my main goal. I'm making these guys the proud African American kids they are, and making them able to one day stand up and speak for themselves and say, I'm African and I'm proud. Yeah, and I live in America and I'm gonna make it, and I'm gonna be a lawyer, I'm gonna be a president, I'm gonna be a millionaire, I'm gonna be everything. I wanna make them feel that, and I hope I'm doing that.
That's an amazing background, and I love Africa, and I hope you guys, have you guys had a chance to go back to Uganda? All of you guys have had a chance to go? I saw you on the streets of New York some time back, and I saw you guys walking and you were taking pictures and you were wearing dashikis. And I work in a restaurant where I'm the only black girl. I'm the only black girl, and I'm the only person who comes from Africa. So everyone is always curious. It's like, oh, so Africa. So what do you do? And then when you do this, what happens? And then when you do that, always curious. So just be proud. Be proud of where you guys come from. Uganda is an amazing place if you guys ever get a chance to go. Again, go visit the forests, the zoos, and all those things. And we like the fact that you're telling them to be proud of their own background, be comfortable in their own skin, and it's so amazing. I hope you guys are feeling like really, really happy to be here. I know you guys prepared to say some things. I'm gonna give Julie a chance to, give you the mic again, and you guys can say what you like about Africano. Yes?
Yeah, everybody's
All right.
gonna be able to say something they like about Africano. Don't worry, anything you think of, just say it. And of course, you talked about New York.
Yes.
One thing that I forgot to talk about, I take these kids to field trips, various field trips.
Yes.
I take them to museums, to New York City. Next year, we are planning to go to. They want to go to Disneyland.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah, we're gonna work and we will get there. We will find funders. There are people who believe in us, and we will take you there. And you'll be like, Auntie Julie always says things, and then they happen. I know, because we got people who believe in us.
Oh, that's
Guys,
really, really
not
amazing,
so?
guys.
So we go to field trips to different places, Six Flags. We took all of them, and they were all in the... Yeah, because let me tell you the main thing. Sometimes kids are in school, and then everybody comes back from vacation, and guys, I went with my mom and dad to this place and this, and our kids are like, they shy away because they didn't do nothing, because mommy and daddy are working so hard.
Yeah, and Ugandan communities are not into the whole
They're
family
not- yeah.
vacation, the whole habit of it.
Most of the African community, many are trying to learn it, but most of them are mainly into working and making a life better for their kids, which is a good thing. But then these kids, when they come to the time of going to school, then they're like, they're talking about what I didn't do at all, let me hide away. I don't want that. So I want them to say, oh guys, we were in New York City. You know what I mean? I want them to also be proud and talk about something, because the world of today, we gotta do cool stuff.
If you guys are going to Disney, please call me. I haven't been to Disney World, but I want to go. And if I have a group of girls and guys who are super cool, I would love to go. So don't forget me.
Yeah, so everybody can say something like what they love about Africa.
All right.
I'll start with Ivy.
Okay. What do you guys like about Africano?
So I think Africano is very self-empowering, and it's like a home away from home. You have kids of all ages to talk to and make connections with, and always someone to go back to and talk to.
Oh, wow. Very nice.
Well, I like Africano because when you go there are other people like you and other people you can talk to and share experiences with. Because in school there's a bunch of kids from everywhere else but Uganda or but Africa, and then you have nothing to talk with them about, or you have things in common but not certain things that you can talk to them about. So at Africano you can go there and talk and just have fun.
I like Africano because it's kind of like a place that you can come for help, and if you have a problem and you really have no one to talk to, you can just talk to anyone there, and yeah.
I like Africano because the sense of community. Like everyone there is really close.
I can't hear you.
I like Africana because of the sense of community
Yeah.
and how close everyone is.
Cool. I forgot Julie. Sorry.
I like Africana because you can make new friends.
You can make new friends. Ah, that's lovely. That's fun.
Mima, why do you like Africana? Because you play? Okay, because Mima plays.
I like Africana because some people just perform and just take a break.
So you perform and then you take a break? So you
I like Africano because it has mentors and events, and we do performing and dancing.
Wow, you're very mature. I like this. Why do you like Africano?
I love Africano because it's a place where I can go. Because like if I wasn't at Africano, I'd be home, probably on my phone. But it's a place where I can go and be active and dance and do all types of stuff that I never thought I'd be able to do.
And that's amazing that you guys get to go out and do fun activities.
I love Africano because it is really helpful to the community. Like they help the community with different stuff, and it could look good on mostly those who go to high school or college applications.
Oh yeah.
And Africano can like the places we go and where we perform, people like see us, and then when you come to school, everyone is like, "Oh my God, that was so cool what you did last Saturday!" Like, where do you people like? They want to really know more about it, and I really love that.
Oh, amazing, amazing.
What I love about Africano is when I go there every time, it's like a home to me, and I can perform anywhere, anywhere, and enjoy.
I love Africano because you can meet new people who are like you, and you're not just home sitting there. And then it teaches you about your culture, your language, to be proud of yourself. And you can be famous.
She's a very ambitious little girl. I like that.
What I love about Africano is the sense of humor people have, and like how I can make a joke and people are like not mad. And I also like how we perform. I like how like whenever we perform, my mom puts it like on social something. And
Social media.
Yeah, my friends see it and then they're just like, "Oh, was that you?"
Okay. Personally, I really love Africano. It is a very, it empowers you a lot. We go to Uganda almost, well, personally I do, and Auntie Julie, we've been with Auntie Julie for like now 4 years, but we go to Uganda every single year. They choose we choose a certain amount of people and then we go. Actually, we went with about 5 people last year.
5.
Yeah, and we visited her, she also has like another service in Uganda as well. And I'm really proud that I come to Africano on Saturday. She's helped us. Like, for example, I think it was last month, I just won Miss Buganda. And
oh, wow. Yeah. Congratulations.
So I feel like Auntie Julie has gotten us in a lot of like things to get us like to love Uganda. We all, like, I forgot who said it, but we come somewhere and we all look alike. We don't have discrimination. We're not racist. We all love each other in every single way.
Amazing. That's amazing. I love what you're doing because I feel like this should be so Africano is like your own version of like Girl Scouts or Boy Scouts because you learn so many things and it's fun. You guys are going out into the community and you're learning about Uganda. Do you see yourself combining like Africano with like another African group somewhere and you get all this interaction with other maybe Kenyans or Tanzanians, or just making this whole thing like multicultural? Do you see yourself combining?
We would love that, and mainly like when we do events, like we used to do events like end of the month, we always get other cultures to join us.
Oh wow!
And we would love to welcome them because this kind of the way we are setting up our program, we welcome others to join us or to work with us, but also they could do the same thing if they wanted to, because I feel the package itself is really empowering for whatever culture, and it's very important.
I love that. How hard is it to get, because parents here have, they have kids at home and it's expensive to have a babysitter, and you offer these amazing services for, kids to just come out and enjoy themselves with you. How hard is it to convince the parents to just, trust you with their child? Because there's so many things happening right now. I know you guys watch TV, or you see people talking about bad things happening, and it's good that you guys can go to Julie and have fun. But parents are a little bit hesitant. How do you tell them to, hey, trust me with your child. I'm going to make sure this happens. They're going to have a great time. Do you have those kind of talks with them? Or I know it's hard to talk about it.
I really hardly convince anybody. Everybody already, in the community, I'm a Sunday school teacher. I'm kind of like a teacher. I'm a little bit of everything. So people come to me like, Julie, you mean I don't need to explain myself.
Yes.
So I actually don't know how to convince.
He's like, here, have.
I don't know whether that makes me not knowing, but I've never had to convince anybody. But I always say, pass by, come, join us. And when they come, the kids are like already in everything. Because one thing that I forgot to talk about is sewing. These guys, they do sewing.
Oh, wow.
And they love the room. They have a room which is for sewing and making. And I tell them, guys, only after you do your homework, you can go in the sewing room. They will work so hard because they love the sewing room. And somebody donated to us like a lot of new sewing machines. So
oh, wow.
I think Africano, the Julie me is, I think, a friendly person. And I think I've just been everywhere, and I work with kids every time. People find me with 10 or 5. So people don't know, you mean that one who has lots of kids? So I already have the name of having lots of kids, so people are like, if she can take care of those ones,
they're willing to just.
I can always bring mine. So that one already gave me, I think, a plus. And then just the other projects that we have, like we work with Brandeis, we work with Bentley. They've donated us a lot of computers.
Oh, wow.
We have.
You guys must be proud.
Drums, we have drums. We have. If we were to bring for you Africano here.
The real Africano, we wouldn't have enough room for you guys.
Enough room, yeah.
I am so glad this is happening. Before I let you guys go dress up, so these amazing kids have, I think, a Maganda dance they have prepared for you guys. So if you're watching, I want you to just stay put. We're going to go for a small intermission. But before we do that, I want you, to see, I see an Africano calendar and I see a book. I'm going to just give you a few minutes to talk about it. And I want you guys, so many guys are watching you online. I want to show you, if you haven't seen it. You see so many guys are watching you guys online. And sorry, it's turned off. So many guys are watching you. And they have commented. You see all these green dots. So we have Quincy Barebe, who is the first Ugandan to be, should be elected in Maryland. Oh, so she's been voted. She's like doing big things in Maryland, and she's watching you guys. She's super proud. She's saying great job. We have Esther Chibalama who's watching, and thank you, Esther, for always tuning in. Moses Bukenya, and then we have someone who's saying, I'm watching you guys from Uganda, cool. And they're saying, oh my God, you guys are so sweet. We have Radio Uganda USA is also watching you guys right now, so that's really, really cool. And we have PC Kenambi saying, I love Africa too. Africa is a big deal for me. People are watching from Kampala. We have Hillary who's watching. He's a great Pan-Africanist. And someone is watching from Cairo, Egypt. So that's a big deal. We have so many people watching you all over the place. And you guys are going to inspire other people, even if they're in another country, to start something like this. Because this is really, really needed, and it's fun, and it's precious. And we are saying, gorgeous babies, I am a Ugandan watching all the way from Australia.
Oh, cool.
So you guys are doing big things. I'm going to ask Julie to tell us about this calendar.
Yeah.
And where we can find one, because we want one.
So these calendars are brought out every year. And the calendars have like our activities, and we put them in monthly, like what happens every month. And the good thing about them, they show the kids at different events. Yeah.
Activities.
Yeah. I don't know what that one is about. Like fashion. Yeah. Like the arts and craft that they do.
Yes.
When they visit the universities, when they do a lot of talks, like they go like youth night outs, where they talk about things that they don't want to talk about with everybody. We put them in edges, Yeah, and now we have a little bit of the group of the teens. They talk about
all those issues.
Other stuff, yeah. So the calendar makes you enter into Africano without being there.
Yeah.
And you
gives
support,
you a little clue.
and
Yeah.
it's also they dress in African and they're proud. They show off the fashion.
I love
the
that.
drumming. And it shows you the kids all the year through where they've come from and where we are at today. Yeah, and the friends we have and all the people who help us. So, and we go to the senior homes, we work, we go
with
everywhere.
old people, and that's really good.
We go to
Oh,
the
that's
senior
amazing.
In
Yes.
December we'll be going there. So generally this calendar, when you have it, you support us, but you also enjoy knowing about what we do. Because the pictures we put there are of our kids who are in their activities.
I love that. I love everything about this.
Yeah. So we would love.
Oh, I see Nisha there.
I know.
Nisha is also here. If you guys don't know Nisha, she's also there in the background. She's gonna come and join us very soon.
Yeah.
and the book, is this like a Ugandan book?
So this book, when like I told you, some parents said to the kids, if you do that again, I'll send you to Africa. And that's not, Africa is not a time out. It's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
So I wrote a book about how I went with Mirembe. By the way, this is my daughter.
Oh, wow. Mirembe, hi.
And that's my son. Yeah, so when I took them to Uganda, they had another kind of fun. I explained to them about how it is in Uganda. And I said, Uganda, for example, the electricity is a visitor. It's not a full-time person. It comes and goes. But when it goes, don't worry. Get your flashlight. And then I told them, we won't find Walmarts, of course, but we'll have a few trees to climb. Yeah, like now, when we were sleeping, we slept on the floor on a bed together. We shared. And I told them, guys, you learned how to share. These are the moments you're going to do stuff like sharing. So use Africa positively, because these things that we learned long ago, they help us to know how to even work with people today.
I love that. Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah. So the book is sold on Amazon. But it's best when you buy it from me, because Amazon takes a lot of money away from me.
So how much are these books?
These books are $10.
They're each $10, guys. If you're watching, these Africano Kid, the books are $10, and they're amazing. They teach you about Africa. Like she said, Africa is not a timeout. It's a place, where you can learn and just be a kid and learn all these things that we learned. We grew up learning all these stories. You guys know you have missed that part, but I think she's going to tell you about it. We learned all these stories about animals, and then they would use the animals as a metaphor just to tell you about something else, and it was fun and engaging. Did you guys get to go to a well to get water in the morning?
Yeah.
I used to do that when I was in Uganda.
Oh, when you were in Uganda? And did you milk a cow? And how was that? Was that scary?
Milking a cow.
Oh, there's a page where I saw milking a cow.
Yeah, Tendo was milking a cow.
And was that scary? And did you guys get to take goats to graze? Did you go? You used to cut the goats?
When the chicken.
Oh, you cut the chicken? And how was that? Guys, Africa is always a good idea. Any day, anytime, it's always a good idea, and you guys can learn. And if you're watching us from wherever you're watching us, if you're in Cairo, if you're in Egypt, you're everywhere, this is such a good idea. Look in your community, there must be someone offering the same services that Julie's doing. And if you're in Waltham, if you're in Uganda watching, and you're watching from some church or anything like that, Saturdays, take your child to Africano. Just make friends, so she can make friends. And you can get your own time off when the kids are somewhere safe and they're learning new things. So if you're in Boston, this would be a great idea for you. And we have this, we're going to take a few books, and for anyone who's interested, anyone who comes to my church, if you're interested, I will have these books free of charge for you guys. I'm going to buy them from her. She's going to give us a few copies. And we are hoping you guys can invest and, help these guys. If you have materials that you think they would like, if you have bitenji, if you have anything that you have in your in your house or anything, and you think it will be useful for Africano kids, we would love for you guys to bring it over, and then they can have it and enjoy it. So anything you can do to help these guys out goes a long way. So guys, we're going to go for an intermission, and I know you guys prepared a Baganda dance, and then we're going to come right back, and then we'll finish up in a few minutes.
Oh, cool.
Thank
you.
So we'll see you guys in a little.
So hard, if it wasn't for this, I would take a plane to Lwaki oninyirira oningiriza life eno yange nkolerera future life is so hard if it wasn't for this I would take a plane to Campfire sibalimba njagala eno show to Campfire siwuliriza siringa eno Campfire ebitusimba nebitugatta Alexander mama sunda tugende. We talk about relationships, stability, and the cause of diversity. Versatile ways, optimism has got me thinking I should sit and listen. Campfire talk show. Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for staying tuned on watching Diaspora on the Rise. This is a show that's going to be highlighting and celebrating the success of others who have made it in the diaspora. So before we have started this week with Julie and the Africano kids. She's doing an amazing job raising these guys and teaching them about their culture in the American community. So if you're in Boston, send your kids to her. She's going to just teach them about Uganda, about milking cows and everything about Africa, the beauty of Africa. So it's such an amazing concept, and you guys be a part of it, support her, fundraise for her. We're going to talk about the fundraising in a few minutes. But for now, the Africano kids prepared a traditional Maganda dance for you, and they're singing to Winnie Nwaji's Kanokoze. So guys, stay tuned, enjoy, and have a great time. All right. Oh, I love it. I love it. Kanokoze. Hey. Oh. Oh my God, a round of applause for you guys. You guys did an amazing job. That was amazing. I'm going to have Julie come back with me again. I know it was show. I know she was like, what? So come on, guys, sit around. And I'm going to have Julie come with us, and I'm going to have Nisha come by and join us. All right, guys. So before we leave and we let these guys go, they have a pretty big schedule ahead of them. We want to talk about a fundraiser. They have a fundraiser that they're going to do in the next few weeks, and they're hoping to get the support of the community. All those guys who think they're doing an amazing job, they would love to get some help from you just so that they can achieve whatever they have to achieve. And we are hoping to get some help from everyone who has been watching. Tell a friend, the church members, community, and I'm going to give Nisha, I think, to talk about it so that you guys can know what it's about, when it's going to happen, and we can move on from there. Oh, give me this one.
Thank you very much, Alex.
Hi, Nisha.
Hi. So thank you very much for this opportunity. We do appreciate it as Africano. And thank you very much for supporting the community. First of all, I would like to also tell people, I know Julie talked about the calendar, but we're also selling pages out of the calendar. So any businesses out there or any churches out there, they can just buy a page out of their calendar so you can, be in our calendar.
All right.
That'll be very, very helpful.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'll be grateful for that.
How much is a page they're asking?
So it depends. You can come to us and, we can talk about it.
Okay.
Yes.
It's a very diplomatic answer. All right.
Yes.
So this fundraiser that you have going on.
Yes, we do have a fundraiser. It's going to be a fundraising dinner. So normally we do, around that time, we do the Thanksgiving dinner for the kids.
Yes.
So this time we're having a fundraising and we really, really, really need people's help because we're facing a big challenge at Africano. Because, with America, if you're going to have a business or, any building, they have so many, how they call it? They have so many rules that come with them. So now we've been faced with a big challenge that we need to put a second door on our building where we are. And it's not just, okay, kugula luji and boom. It's
right there, yeah.
It's a very, very big procedure, and it's a very expensive procedure. So this is why we're coming out to the community to support us and, help us fundraise, get the money so we can get the second door. Because if we do not get the second door, then all these kids are going to be back in their homes.
Oh, no. Oh, no. And you ask, when is this fundraiser going to take place?
It's going to be on the 17th of this month. I believe that's next Saturday.
Yes.
It's going to start at 4 p.m. all the way to 9 p.m. And we'll be glad to have each and every one there. And for those people who cannot make it to the fundraising, we have hard copy tickets. I do walk around with tickets. Julie walks around with tickets. Kudukale Hajat Safi, Omgens Hajat Safina, Pearl of Africa, there are tickets there. And so many different people do have our tickets. And we'll be glad to leave some tickets with you, Alex.
Absolutely, yes.
So, yes, you can buy tickets. Or we can donate at our GoFund page. It's on my Facebook. I'm going to tag you, Alex, and so that we can share it around. There's so many people who'd like to donate, but they cannot
find a means of...
Yeah, they cannot come on the 17th. So there are different avenues for people to donate to us.
And where is it going to be exactly? You didn't give me a venue.
Okay. Actually, the tickets will be $20, but you can purchase them for more if you choose to. And it's going to be at our specific location, Africano, which is 703 Main Street. Thank you, Tendo. 703B Main Street, Waltham. And the other thing is we would like for people to come to the specific location to see what we do. Because we've seen so many businesses say, oh, we do this, we do that, we do, And we could have trained these kids to tell you that they do sewing, they do all this stuff. But we want you guys to come and have a feel and have a look and see all the things that we do at Africano. I think that would be a better thing.
I am so glad that these guys are doing something beautiful in the community, and you guys get a chance to be a part of it. They are selling the calendar, they're selling the books, and they also have a fundraiser that's coming on next weekend at 4 o'clock. I think anyone who's in Waltham, it's 703 Main Street. Is that next to the multi-professional consultant?
703B, next to
Multi-consultant,
yeah. Behind them, that's where we are. And plus, there is food, guys. Please, we're not going to starve you. We're not just going to talk. And there is a big parking behind there. So please, come have fun with us. Come see what Africano is all about. All the parents out there who are not sure, come see what we do, and maybe your kids will be a part of this great team.
I am so honored to have started this segment, and have you guys join and come and talk to us and just, show us your awesome dance moves and, just be here, take time to just come and talk to us and talk to the people who are watching you. And I'm so glad you guys have come just to be with us on this morning. I know it was early and it was raining and it was icky outside, but you guys got up and you came out and it's awesome. The Diaspora on the Rise is going to be the first at least to fundraise on at least live television. So we'll do $100 and then we'll buy 10 of your books. So we are so happy for what you guys are doing.
On the Rise.
And we're going to share the link on the page, guys. So if you want to donate wherever you are, Uganda, if it doesn't matter where you are.
Even if you're in Germany or name it.
If you can.
Yes, and we the other thing, we are registered non-profit. So any business out there or any person out there, if you donate to us, we can give you that slip, right?
Tax deductible.
Tax deductible.
You get a tax deductible later, which helps you a lot with the taxes.
Oh, very nice.
Yes.
We have so many people who have tuned in online. I know you guys. I couldn't get to you guys because we were watching all these guys. We have Ima Nabak saying that's a creative way to explain the power problem, which is she talked about something about electricity in Uganda not being a visitor. We have some people watching from Nairobi saying excellent babies, great job guys. That was some great dancing. These are beautiful kids. And we have ladies saying well done. We're proud of what you guys are doing. And if you guys, we're gonna put the link in the bio, in our bio, so you guys know where to put the money if you want to fundraise for these guys, know where to go, how to be a part of this thing. But for now, we're gonna say goodbye to these lovely guys and let them go where they're going. They're gonna enjoy some hot coffee, hot chocolate, and some donuts that were provided. And then we hope you guys have a lovely day today. Stay warm because it's horrible outside. Thank you guys for coming in and just being awesome with me on the show and me dragging you out of bed like at 8 o'clock in the morning. But thank you guys. Next weekend, if you're going to be watching, we are going to feature Joan Zakariason. I think I'm saying that right. She is the first Ugandan who attended a singing competition in Denmark. And she sang Ugandan songs and she won. So it's like idols in Denmark and she won. So if you guys are able to take part of that show, that would be awesome. But for now, thank you guys for tuning in. I've been Alex, your host with the mostest, and we'll see you next time on Diaspora on the Rise. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much, Alex.